Well,
I could have them build a castle, fight my battles with or for me.
in theory, we could do that.
I mean, that's a class feature of the cleric in first edition.
One moment.
Hello, Ivan.
Hello, Ivan. Well, bless you.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless.
Yeah. Grab my headphones.
Oh, I was just typing. I can't hear you. In case you decide to start talking.
All right, guys. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing well.
All right.
Everyone's doing
You?
good. I'm doing pretty good myself. Good to hear everyone's doing good. We're just
It'd be
waiting
good.
on Garak and Kazuki, and we'll get started.
Yeah,
The usual
because,
suspects.
Guys, this farm Butterskull Ranch took us what, a month?
Yeah, 4 sessions total.
Yeah.
Easy.
But I do believe it will be finished today.
It's open.
Or at least
Also, should
the
Either
boss
it's
fight
or
we
I
just
will be.
started. All right.
the
Well,
question is,
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm waiting for my food to be ready too, so I have to go grab that once it's done cooking. So
I might just go nip out to the store then and go get some mixer stuff for my tequila.
Oh, tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah, I mean, all I have to do is literally just go run out and grab it. It's in the air fryer. So how long will that take you?
I mean, the shop is literally like a 1 minute walk.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead. And,
I'll quickly go put on some stuff and then head off.
All right.
Catch you in a little bit.
All right, catch y'all pretty soon. I'm gonna go grab my food.
Yep.
Okay. I was gonna ask, should I reroll my initiative now or wait?
Hello. I got my dominoes and I'm here.
Hello, go out.
Place, I've moved.
Congrats.
I know, right? Sucked. It was really, really shitty.
Congratulations.
That was my first time moving out of an apartment, and that sucked.
Yeah, it typically does.
Oh, lucky.
Hello, Kazuki.
Hello.
You're aware you have a necklace, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I want to make sure you have that because it hasn't come into play, but I do want to make sure you have that equipped because I gave it to you, and if you ain't gonna use it, give it back.
Right.
Hear that? Oh God, we all coughing.
That really fucking hurts.
About to. It's you.
Shoot. Damn, everyone's hella quiet today.
And I was already chatting with King
Oh, I was
for
muted.
quite a while.
I'm dead. Huh.
Don't go like last session where you were muted for half the session, and I was like, I was muted.
Yes, please, everyone,
Cheers.
check Rock. Make sure he's not fucking muted.
This is also the other pizza I got. Mushroom pizza.
Other pizza. So you're eating 2 pizzas.
Yeah, why not?
No.
Bomb.
I'm eating a pizza and a sandwich.
Eating a
America.
pizza and sandwich.
I
Yeah,
just
sandwich.
she could just say America all over. I mean, come on, man.
My brother in Christ, I was not expecting your.
I was expecting the beard.
I was also expecting the beard.
I was expecting
I'm a
a
butt chin.
beard,
I have a
just
butt chin,
not
that's why I don't shave.
like meat beard.
You need to be proud of the butt chin. I have one as well.
Ah,
Not that, not that cleft, but it's there.
Crazy, you guys like butt chins?
cheers.
Or?
Can't get me now. I can drink all I want.
I'll just stick to my 2 liters of water. And what time is it for you people that you're eating now on a Saturday?
Grok,
Yep.
you threw me for a second. You were the one with your camera on, right?
Yeah.
I quickly come into my room. I look at the camera. You look nearly identical to one of my mates. I was like, I didn't join that VC, did I?
That's funny.
What?
Oh no, my fucking right ear's blocked. Oh, I hate it. I've been having like constant issues with it.
Yeah, we're
Which
sure.
headset are you using?
Oh, IEMs. My ear sometimes goes.
Oh,
But I got it successful.
But yeah, no, the reason I'm eating now is because I woke up late. Because I was
You
moving
woke-
all day. I'm on all night. It
I
took
forgot
me
to-
till... I got home around like 11:50.
Oh, that sounds fucking mint.
Sorry, I didn't
But
even
it's
go
not-
to sleep until 5 a.m. So
Oh, I didn't go to sleep till 3. Because I had to move the shit inside. I just
You know
when I got
what?
home.
I forgot that Smirnoff did a peach variant as a recent addition that they made. So
Random question: mounting users have their movement.
What?
I'm here.
Mounting.
mounted
Mountain
combat.
case.
I'm sorry, what?
The orphan's back.
Welcome back. What were you saying about mounted combat?
No, I said mounting something uses heavier movement. Yes.
I thought it took all your movement.
everyone's trained on their.
For a second there, I was thinking like, damn, that's a nice house. But and I saw the blur.
Really, me too. I was like, this man is living in a really nice house.
It's fake.
Orphan, did you see my pizza?
He was gone.
Illusion.
Do you want to see my pizza?
You've
Here,
been
let me show it up.
You've been bamboozled. It's all an illusion.
Look at the pizza.
It's green screen.
Hey, that looks good. You want to see my food?
Yummy
Hold on.
pizza.
Hold on.
I know, right?
Hold on, let me show my food.
Damn, everybody got food. Who's gonna get me food? Come
Also,
on, come
Greg,
on.
you look nothing like how you sound, by the way. Usually people look like how they sound. You look nothing like how you sound.
He sounds like he has the beard though.
Dude, I sound crazy on the phone. I sound completely different in every communicate. It's based off quality. If I have like really high quality, I sound closer to the way I sound. But if I have low quality, I sound more and more like high pitched and shitty.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I met you in person, I would expect you to have some deep ass fucking voice. Mostly because you look like one of my mates who has like a fucking deep voice.
Can't believe we got a
This is
Grok
the
face
sandwich.
reveal today. That's insane. What's up?
I think almost everyone has a camera.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I also have a camera.
Yeah, we all just
It's
don't.
more of
we
a
all
food
just,
reveal.
yeah, we all just don't.
But
use them.
I would be damned if I showed my face. I look absolutely shit. Oh, all the
Don't
redness.
worry, me too. I
goes.
just woke up.
Did you go on a bender?
Maybe.
Ooh. Okay. It is time to do the
Should
daily.
we all do a
I'm gonna
face
turn it off so
reveal?
y'all stop
We should
watching.
do it.
Go ahead, do a face reveal, Aries.
Yeah,
I
do
know-
a face reveal.
I know what you look like. We went to high school together.
I know we went that.
Probably not today, but eventually.
What?
One day.
You gotta
One day.
make that no.
For
So
the
you're
for this.
telling me it's possible in the future?
Hey,
Yeah.
there's Aries.
That's actually really nice.
I thought there was gonna be more pink in the hair.
You'd expect.
I'm a teacher, so and it's summer vacation right now, so I don't
Oh, I
get
know.
paid.
Yeah.
I can expect there would be pink in her hair.
Yep. All right, guys.
Yeah,
time
I
for the
can see
ritual
that.
tab. Oh yeah. Also, what I'm thinking is we should definitely do we should do a face reveal for the season final. Like, if y'all are cool, with actually having it streamed, we should do face reveals for
Oh,
season final.
That's how I
I would have
planned
to
it.
get like a haircut. I would have to get like fucking.
We got plenty of time, man. We
Oh,
got
boy.
plenty of time.
Need to get it
You guys have a
together.
goddamn mummy lord to deal with now, and I'm sure sooner or later you're gonna get the beanstalk, and we're gonna have to deal with that.
I usually just end up cutting all my hair off.
Take the nest of eggs that boost your lowest stat over the beanstalk.
Speaking of smoking, Orphan, I can't smoke in my house anymore. So, about halfway through, can we take a smoke break?
100%.
Yeah. I mean, I'm.
That's what I can do my dabs in the house.
Yeah, I can't do anything in the house because the person I'm living with, like, shreds the smoke.
Asthmatic?
Like,
Oh, okay.
Like, in general.
No, I don't even.
Dabs
smoke.
have no
That's
smell.
my boyfriend.
I only do it for medical reasons, so.
Same.
I smoked for like 10 years. I just
Okay.
it's been enough.
Yeah.
Well,
We are-
it's
Man.
not that I couldn't smoke. It's just I bad trips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, teachers.
I mean cigarettes.
teachers here in the state. Oh yeah, no, we're talking the good.
Yeah. The good.
Yeah.
Not
Same
not the
with
stuff
vape,
that's
though.
illegal for us.
I was finna say,
Man.
Tharn, you have a 10-year history of smoking weed? Man, I never expected that from you.
No, I actually
I do.
dislike
I have a
the
10-year
taste.
history.
I dislike the taste and smell of it completely.
Grok,
last
I
time I
really
smoked-
like the smell.
Grok, that does
The
not
last-
surprise me one bit about you.
Well, I have epilepsy, so it actually really helps.
Hell yeah.
The last time was when I was 18 and did like 6 beers just bottoms up in
You
10 minutes, and then I was just messed up.
Y'all want to see? Hold on.
I
The
need to
Red
get my
Cross guy
second.
wouldn't believe me that I just drank beer and smoked a little bit of weed.
Guess how much this is?
Tenner?
Is
Nah,
that
for now.
a
Oh, it changes color and temperature and like light.
Oh,
Oh, Hell
That's
yeah.
$100. That's $130 piece.
I can't really
If you have
see
like
it.
a really orange light, it'll be like pink, like bright pink. I think I don't know. Do I have a picture of it? I'll have to check through my like pictures on my history on my phone.
Ugh.
I mean, on my
Can
computer.
I see it again? I wasn't
And then
able
it
to
looks
see
like this. When it's like white light, it looks like this.
It's my piece.
Yeah.
it. That's cool.
Homer kind of gets made invisible by the green.
But yeah, it'll be
screen.
bright pink, or it'll be purple, or it'll be a fluctuation.
I already
It's
broke
been
my
black
new
before.
piece.
It's been black before.
I mean-
I don't know what temperature light that was, but
Also, I guarantee
monasteries.
no one is gonna look how they look when we do the face reveal. Like
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be like, that's what you look like?
I'm excited.
that's how everything goes.
Oh yeah. All right.
Some people look
We're all
how they
just staring
sound.
at our
though, that's
cameras
the
now?
thing.
Okay.
There we go. There's
get
our boy
Tigger out.
Thorn. Thorn,
Yo.
you also look nothing. When you talk, Thorn, I expect
Yeah, really though.
I
Holy
expect
shit.
your character.
Yeah, to be fair, I've kind of associated you with your character.
You have the
bruh.
deepest, most fucking chiseled voice I have ever heard. When
That's
I hear
wild.
it, I hear like goddamn the #1 WWE wrestler just standing there
I
like
did not expect
ready to
freshly
go.
shaven.
or like
I did
fucking
not expect
Cronus.
freshly
Yeah.
shaven. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the freshly
What?
shaven.
Freshly
too.
shaven.
Oh, actually,
Brother.
hold up. I can get Tigger out.
This is from
the one
2
I'm-
days ago.
Oh, dude. This is from like 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago. And I
I can
shaved
only
it
wish.
to. I shaved it to like trim level where it's like stubble.
This
But
is
yeah,
a-
this is 2 weeks.
this is about
I usually
3 years.
In a month, it'll be down to here. This shit grows way too fast.
My beard don't grow fast. This is like 3 years right here.
I
mean-
have the trimmer I have.
Oh damn.
Because
I don't got a beard.
I wonder why.
I tried to grow that shit out. It was just peach fuzz the entire way. I was like, nah, this shit looks so stupid.
every woman has something here though.
A little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean you gotta
I
shave it pretty
don't.
consistently.
Surprisingly.
Really?
Nothing there.
Ah.
It's all smooth.
This is
Holy fucking bong!
this
Holy
is a family
shit!
heirloom. I
the
got
fuck
this
is
for my
that kind of
aunt.
animal?
Oh, dude, that's sick. See, I wish I had something like that, but the only people in my family who smoked were like my dad and mom, and they're both dead, so I didn't get any hand-me-downs from them.
Oh,
This is
right.
my aunt's. Dude, I have an ashtray that's like 2-3 generations passed down. And
Damn.
it's like it's solid like what is it? Quartz. It's
Oh.
solid.
Oh,
It's like
quartz. I
solid
fucking love
blown
quartz.
quartz, and then it was like chiseled out.
Careful, you'll attract the
So
wrong
it's
witchy heat
clear.
with that.
It's clear, and then the engravings are kind of like faded in. And there's like if you look in the bottom, you can see it was all hand done because if you've ever seen like crystal ashtrays, they'll hide their sign in the actual design in the bottom of the ashtray. So you'll know who it is based off how it's cut out and how it's chiseled out.
Oh, that's an
it's-
adorable cat! Oh my
It is-
god!
it is glass. It looks fragile. It's quartz glass, so it looks fragile as fuck. But you could beat somebody to death with it. Like,
Oh yeah,
you
no,
could-
quartz
it-
is durable as fuck.
It's like it feels like it's fucking 4 pounds, but it's like this thick.
Bro.
But yeah, you could beat somebody to fucking death with that thing.
All right.
If anybody ever walks into my room, the first thing I'm grabbing is that fucking ashtray, or the
Yeah,
hammer that's sitting over here. 'Cause I also work in construction.
I've got a bat
But
at my
ashtray
door.
closer. I have a shotgun. It's just
What?
in the closet. That's for
Why
when
do
I'm
you-
like.
Bro!
Why do
What
people
the
have
fuck? Oh my god,
weapons?
it's a different cat! It's a
Oh,
different cat! Oh
I
my
have-
It's
god!
oh my gosh, that actually, I have a cat named Lucy.
Why we have weapons, Darn? Because crime is ridiculous.
I mean,
yeah, dude.
Isn't
Uh-huh.
isn't that expected? Like, you give people weapons
No.
and you expect
Because
them
the
not to
crime
use it.
isn't weapon
Most,
related.
yeah, no, actually, most crime, in America doesn't actually involve firearms.
It's
Us-
domestic.
Yeah, it's usually
Because we're
domestic.
stupid and crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, like most home break-in, people who break into your home usually do not have anything more than like a knife on them. Sometimes they'll have a pistol. Very rarely will they have something like a shotgun or a rifle. That's usually when they have like a vendetta. You're going after someone for like a personal reason. But most people who break into people's homes looking for money, looking for stuff to steal, they have nothing on them. So when they see you holding a gun, you don't even really have to fire. They turn, run. And once they turn around and run, if you do fire, then you're in trouble. Because once they turn their back, that's
why you gotta make sure you hit them.
Yeah,
You gotta make sure you hit them. Because if you don't hit them, and it doesn't happen in the front, you're fucked.
Yep, yeah, if you shoot someone in the back,
and another rule,
right in the kneecaps.
Another rule is you always aim for the head. Because it is a lot harder to sue when you're dead.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Correct, Amundo. No,
but then you get done for murder if they find out, so you know.
No. That's home defense.
No.
Nope.
You get told at your CCP class, shoot to kill.
Yep. And no, it's home defense.
Because
you are
injuring somebody is looked at as not you feeling threatened. And you go.
Well, maybe US laws are different to what UK laws are.
You have to also understand, as someone who has been involved in a lot of crime, I've broken into homes, I've sold drugs, I've done a lot of shit under the sun. All my shit's been out of date. All my shit's been out of date, so like I can't get even arrested for anything nowadays.
I was gonna say statute of limitation, baby. Statute of limitations.
Yeah. So like I've done my fair share of shit. As a criminal in the States, you fully understand when you're doing this shit, you're risking your life. You know that if you're breaking into someone's home, there's a 9 out of 10 chance you could die. Like it's, and at the end of the day, when you're in that shitty situation, you're so poor, so starved, so miserably living. You'd honestly rather die than get injured, and then your situation becomes even worse. Like when I broke into people's homes, it was literally like, please kill me. If I'm gonna get shot, make sure I'm dead.
Yeah,
because the last thing you want to do is like be critically injured.
There's one of two people breaking in your home to rob it. People that have nothing to live for and are looking for everything, and then obviously they don't have nothing.
Yeah.
Or people that are smart.
Yeah, and
know how to do it.
And that's
they're not gonna have anything because if they shoot you, they're fucked.
Yeah,
it's a lot easier to get out of a robbery if you have no firearm.
Because most people, they'll tell you, what the fuck are you doing in my home? Get the fuck out.
Well, there's no reasonable right to.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're carrying a knife or a gun, you are not allowed to sit there and say, oh, I felt threatened.
Exactly, yeah.
So I shot him.
Yeah, most Americans really aren't
you just got your bachelor's degree.
I also forgot that, like, you're on the other side of the world, so I was like, damn, drinking at 3?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Even though
I was also thinking that too. I was thinking
it's currently 9 o'clock. Well, nearly 9 o'clock, so yeah. I think I'm justified.
I was like, bro, Ivan over here day drinking? Right, it's fucking 6 hours
Oh,
later.
I do that as well, though.
I mean, what's wrong with day drinking?
I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just
I'm British. What do you expect? Like, if I was Irish, I would be doing it in the morning.
You'd be morning drinking.
I love Domino's crust.
Bro, alright. Okay,
fucking double,
shit. 7 minutes from... We're an hour past starting time. Let's let's get started.
That's great,
I'm laying unconscious on the ground, people.
Yeah, Tharn is literally...
I wanna get up.
Tharn is hearing the, what's that one show called, Bum. That's what's going through Tharn's brain right now. What the fuck is that show called? I can't remember for the life of me. It's not Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's
Oh yeah, that's none of the shows I know then.
That's Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I'll curb your enthusiasm.
It's a TV show. It's great. You should watch it. American humor at its peak.
American humor, from what I was aware of, was just slapstick.
No, that's South American humor. That not South America, but Southern American humor. That's redneck.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm surprised you know what the difference is. Usually, American geography is pretty shit
and stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
You people need some French humor.
What's French humor?
Oh, French humor is
Claire Obscure.
I don't like
31, 33. Is that French humor?
Bro, my cat
is that humor? That's supposed to be humor? That shit's heartbreaking. Yeah. I could not look at that like, oh.
Yeah, I don't. When I think France,
that's hilarious.
When I think France, I think tragedy. I don't think anything funny.
I mean,
what the fuck?
Well, like the best example I have is the newest Testament, the movie.
Isn't that Dutch?
No, it's
everything in
French.
France is a fucking tragedy, though. In all fairness,
The newest Testament is amazing. It's a French movie, sadly, but with a Belgian main actor. Asterix and Obelix is also French, which is amazing. Peak comedy.
do you just have like a? Oh, that's a lot of cans of Coke. Holy shit!
Bruh.
Oh, not Coke. Not Coke.
Is that no
Walmart
Coke?
Brand.
Bro.
Walmart brand.
That's Sam's Club brand, my friend. That's not Walmart brand.
Oh yeah, true. Well,
Have you
best
thought
part
about
about
drinking
these is
some
it just
water,
tastes
man?
like Pepsi and Coke together.
One of us is not like the other. One of us just doesn't belong.
I think two of us are not like the other.
Yeah, I buy
I mean,
Walmart
it looks
brand
like
too.
water. It looks like water. It does not taste like water.
Well,
I mean,
the
vodka
thing is,
translates
if you're
to
gonna
water.
buy like the Walmart
Well, no, because it's
brand or whatever, you gotta get the cans because if you get the
'Cause
bottles,
it's that
they
one,
go
it's
flat
the
like
peach
a
one.
day. Oh fuck!
I got the
Oh, wait, I
actual
can't say that.
Coca-Cola.
What do you mean? Ew, peach water is
No,
fucking.
yeah, you're right. No, you're good. You're good. My bad. My bad.
And
My
then
bad.
I got
My bad.
tequila. So
I thought it was
it's
just Smirnoff for a second. I was like,
No,
that's gross.
no, that's fucking
Yeah, I
gross.
was like, oh,
Ew,
God.
Smirnoff is so gross on its own. But this
Hey,
shit smells good as
You
fuck.
think that's bad?
I can't really say none though, cause I buy cheap rum.
When I drank,
But that's
and
because I drink the colas.
All rum tastes the same, really.
Yeah.
You,
yeah,
you
that's
mix it
why-
well, it just tastes the same.
That's
You
why I
think-
get the colas.
You think
I just drink it
Smirnoff
with
by
the cola.
itself is bad? When I drank, the only liquor I would drink was room temperature New Amsterdam vodka. Because it was cheap and because it was so awful tasting and so rough while warm that I stopped after 4 shots and wouldn't keep going.
I know a dude that used to buy the same rum as me. He went to Boston, which is like even cheaper, but a vodka. But that shit tastes like plastic. And then he tried to go to UV Blue, and he was like, "Nah, that shit's just too bad." He was like, "UV Blue is just too bad." He was trying to find the cheapest alcohol,
Yeah.
and I was just like,
Well,
"You're
the
fucking
owl
up."
bear, that would be handy, wouldn't it?
Yep, everyone,
Oh, yeah, that's
everyone
pretty
on
good.
Owlbear, it's time for D&D.
I was
Yeah.
already there.
Yeah,
So,
me and Thor are the
yeah,
only
I'm
ones
waiting
here.
We need to have a talk show.
We do.
I'm waiting on the
Oh,
usual
we should just
suspects.
like have a podcast, and
Hey,
I'll
that's
just
what I'm
be
saying, we
drunk
need to have, like, a
If y'all
talk
if
show.
y'all want to do a podcast, we can set up another day of the week we do a podcast. I'm down.
Oh, like
Truly?
podcasts would just be so fucking like mental. What would we talk about? It would just be whatever. It would just be
This, whatever
rambling for
we're
like.
talking about now.
We
Well,
should
yeah, I mean, like, what are we
absolutely.
talking-
It should be a political podcast with everyone being so different spots in the world. I want to hear what's going on in local news for everyone. Like, I want to know what's going on in your politics in your town. Like, what crazy bullshit.
I don't know what's going on in my town. I'm getting
No.
into it.
Come on, get
in
involved in
Ukraine.
your communities, people. Be better people.
You
I'm
think
in Ukraine,
Europeans,
they're building a bypass through everything.
you think Europeans are
prices are going up.
interested in politics?
There you
Nah,
go,
man,
here's
what the
one.
fuck?
Okay, for
Yeah, I
example,
like
a local story that happened recently here in my area, and Aries might know about it. Just roughly about 8 months ago, there was a big headline in the news where the biggest gang in our county, which is
Yep.
the Ku Klux Klan,
Yep.
raided a black graveyard, dug up nearly 80 corpses, and hung them in the trees.
That did actually happen.
Excuse me,
What the fuck?
Fuck?
Yep. Yeah, that's local
I
news
mean-
story from my area.
Oh,
Not only did they
Florida.
desecrate it, but they
Hold on,
also
let me look
like.
up a local news story from my area. Well, I moved. So
My
there's
question is just, why do you people have a black graveyard?
Because back in the day,
That's
during
black
segregation,
Yeah, they separated it.
we no longer is that a
Jesus.
thing. Well, see, the funny
Yeah.
thing is the black graveyard was only shut down in the 1980s. It was still used, separated and
1980s.
segregated until the 1980s, near like 40 years ago. That's
Family burials, you know?
slavery, for example, was gotten rid of in the 1700s. And yet
Yeah.
it took till 1980 for the segregation of the graveyards to finally stop in my area. Yeah.
We did it segregation in
here,
general. and
here,
then
this is the
64.
biggest local news because there's like 5 of them on here, and then the rest is just bullshit. Actually, no. Here, I'll give you the two
Yeah,
largest local
hit
news
us.
stories.
Hit us. I want to hear it.
So, local hero scares off intruder and wins hearts in Holly Springs community.
Okay, so he's
7-year-old
okay.
Wayne Moraine.
Old man.
What how the fuck do Wayne Mariner?
Okay, Wayne Mariner.
Named Hazel is being hailed as a hero after she's bravely scared off two masked individuals. And then Holly Springs man receives Carnage medal for saving woman during Hurricane Helen.
Hey, there we go. See,
You know what
he's a lot
happened?
happier than mine.
Did you know what happened in England?
Oh no! That's just the
ahead.
biggest stuff.
Hit
Let's
us
talk
with
about the shit that like is deep. Holly Springs news: one stabbed in Holiday Inn Express in Holly Springs.
Yep, there we
Suspect
go.
in custody.
There you go.
Family displaced after Holly Springs house fire, cause under investigation.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Ivan's got
That's
one from
crazy.
England. Ivan, hit us with one
Yeah,
from England.
the children among casualties after tree falls in a park.
Oh!
Damn, those kids were trying to climb on the tree. The tree was like, "Fuck that
Damn,
shit."
that tree.
And then also 96 million pounds of cocaine seized from a vessel.
That's
That's a fun
that's
one.
UK, though. That's
There we
good.
go. That's a good one. That's not too
It
bad.
is
What
so-
else have we got?
It is so much easier to get cocaine in the UK, and then it's so much harder to get. And then it's
Oh,
so much
there's a
harder to get-
second
oh, wait,
heat wave.
No, I
There's
flipped
a
it.
second
it's
fucking
easier to
heat
get
wave.
cocaine here, and harder to get ketamine here.
Let's see.
And then it's easier to get cocaine. It's hard to get cocaine.
I
Your
have a
nose
quite-
drugs are flipped on both.
We
both
genuinely
sides.
should make a podcast, so this shit will go so
I have
hard.
quite a bad one in my area. Well, my
Yeah,
Go ahead. hit us,
yeah.
Tharn.
I mean, the park one was like not in my area; it was down south. But yeah,
it's in my I don't know my state of sorts in the country. Province. not-
province.
not-
Yeah.
Province. A 50-year-old is in detention for having drugged his wife in order to rape her for about 10 years.
Oh no!
Did he drug her the whole time, or did he drug her
Whoa. Yeah,
and then
continuously.
attempt to rape her for 10 years?
Continuously,
That
yeah. That's
What
fucked.
the
Reminds me
fuck?
of a similar case
What?
that happened in the UK where a guy drugged his wife and then had people. He basically pimped her out as a prostitute.
Yeah, and he was sitting there in the cock chair.
We had something like
Yeah,
that
and
here
it
in
was like
America
and it was like a
too.
massive case in the UK. That's great.
We had something like that
Well, not
too,
great,
which,
but, like,
so-
yeah.
and someone you guys might even know, good old Justin Roiland of Cartoon Network Adult Swim's Rick and Morty, kept his wife held hostage in their basement for over 8 years, abusing and raping her, and then the charges were dropped because she didn't
Yeah.
have enough money to afford a lawyer, and the public attorney told her she didn't have a case.
America.
That's it. That's why I was dropped.
Yeah, and he was
Oh.
fired and he was fired from everything.
Everybody was wondering why he didn't come back
Yeah.
because it was dropped. But if
Yeah.
that's why it was dropped,
Yeah.
then I completely understand not bringing him back.
Yeah, the public attorney told her, we don't have enough evidence to prove without the shadow of a doubt that he did this. And so she
Yeah, but
felt
you
like
still
she
get money
had
for it.
yeah, but she felt like she had no that's what she was going for. She wasn't even able to like the charges. It's a fuck. I don't. Let's move on because that story is irks me because I love Rick and Morty,
Hey,
a diehard
Let's
fan.
start the session, mate.
I love it.
All right,
Yes.
let's play the
Yeah,
game. Let's play the
amazing.
game.
I mean,
News section
An hour in.
over. All right.
An hour in. Oh, Rick and Morty. Yeah.
All right, let's get the fuck going. All right, where we left off last session. Okay, hold on. I am going to start the recording. Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers.
That
of
just
Orphan
happens to be on my
Guild.
desk over here.
I am your lovely host, the D&D Orphan, back today with another episode of Dragon of Icespire Peak. One thing that I would like to say right off the bat going forward, I have decided that all the videos that I will be uploading on my channel until I can afford to pay an editor will no longer be edited. If you'd like to see the full, uncut, entire section of all of us talking, having fun, you can watch the VOD of all the live streams. They go up as a video as well on my channel. But I will also be uploading these recordings where we actually start the session, but they will no longer have any cuts or anything in between them. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and start with today's episode. Where we left off last week, we had finished part 3 of the orc fight at Butterskull Ranch. Our group had finally made their way upstairs and began battling. A little bit of shenanigans happened with a orc that definitely isn't hiding in a broom closet with a locked door, as well as Garak faced severe pain and torment, almost going down. Donovan was knocked unconscious, being sent flying out a window, but was brought back up by our lovely, lovely bard, the great Gilbert Gongo, who's currently still on the bottom floor of the Butterskull Ranch, ready to leap into combat by joining the group, but he has to make his way there first. And we've got our lovely tenacious Tharn, who has been completely knocked unconscious, and has been stuck that way for a good time, because the numbers don't really like to like him. So, without further ado, oh, and of course, our lovely Ivan Felisar and Kazuki the Fairy were chilling in the stairs, doing their usual thing of holding back because they weren't as present. Kazuki was entirely gone last session, but Ivan is a little bit of a scaredy cat, so of course he always stays back and avoids danger. Now, without further ado, let me have the players introduce themselves, starting with the Great Garak. Please. Is he there?
You're muted.
Is he muted? I don't think he's muted.
Probably.
No, he's not muted.
He's not here.
King's muted.
All right. Moving on from Garak for now, we've got the ingenious Ivan Felisar.
I was hoping you weren't gonna do me first.
God
I need ice. God damn it, bro.
All right, back
You
to
wanna go
Garak.
back to Garak?
Back to Garak.
I was hoping you were gonna do me first. Hello, my name is Austin Adams. I play Garak. I am a cleric. I am also a cult leader. The cult of the mother. I am also a were-rat.
Indeed, indeed.
And green.
And his cleric subclass is the Twilight Domain. From there, we do indeed have the ingenious Ivan Felisar. Please introduce yourself.
Yo, I'm Ivan Felisar. I am a tabaxi artificer of the alchemist domain, as well as a cleric of the trickery domain. That was forced upon me from a very cool deal.
The evil Avathor. From there, we have the little fairy sitting upon the great Tabaxi's shoulder, the tiny Kazuki.
Hi, I'm Aries. I play Kazuki. I am, oh god,
Barbarian
Fairy,
rogue.
Pixie,
Yep.
and Barbarian Rogue. Wait, I forgot the little thingy.
Totem, Berserker, Path Barbarian, and currently no subclass in Rogue.
Thank you.
All right. From there, we have the dashing Donovan lying flat on his ass after falling out a window.
Hi, I'm King. I play Donovan, the ASMR who thinks he's a fae. He's a draconic soul sorcerer with a dash of warlock.
And then last but certainly not least, we have the man lying flat on his ass, unconscious himself, Tharn Ironclad.
Hello, I'm Kun. I play the not-so-tenacious Tharn Ironclad, and he is a Echo Knight fighter and a hill giant Goliath.
He's pretty tenacious because he keeps getting up after getting knocked the fuck out over and over and over again.
Yeah, they keep getting knocked the fuck out.
Hey, but you're tenacious because you keep getting back up. Never said you were strong. Two different things.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm like a cockroach, can be beaten down.
Yeah, they're pretty tenacious, aren't they? Yeah, okay. Where we left off last session, obviously, we were in the middle of combat, so we'll be starting right from there at the top of initiative. So, with that, the top of initiative is indeed the number 15 orc, who is a orc archer. Seeing Tharn lying on the ground, he will make a decision roll to see if he fires with honor or with dishonor.
Dishonor. It's my role.
Let's find out. Right. How many death saves do you have failed so far?
None.
Good. Thank God.
He needs to be
Okay.
able to hit my AC, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's also at disadvantage because you're prone, so he is going to load back an arrow as he sends it flying towards your unconscious prone body. Whip-a-doops. Let me open up my orc stat sheet here so I can see what they got here. Orc archer, alrighty. It's gonna be a thumper as you hear boom 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 coming flying at you. Go ahead and roll to hit with disadvantage. First one is a natural 20. I can't lie. Darn, the dice hate you. Second one is, however, a 3. Never mind, the dice like you a lot more. Which means it will not hit. The arrow is going to fly right over you into the other room and out the window, shattering the glass as you hear a boom explosion from outside. As he loads back a second arrow for his multi-attack and fires at you again with disadvantage.
If you roll another nat 20.
That is a 6, which will also miss as the arrow goes flying once again out the window. This one, you hear zapping as it crackles. Well, you actually don't really hear anything because you're knocked the fuck out unconscious, but it crackles with electricity as it flies over you. It was a zapper. And that ends.
Ivan can hear it.
Yeah, Ivan can hear. Oh, yeah, with his tabaxi senses, he can.
Ivan has like really good hearing, yeah.
Yeah. With that, ending 15's turn, he will scowl. Ah! Goddamn giant on the ground. I will hit you and kill you. Wait, do I kill them and then eat them? Shit! I do that! As he ends his turn. And Garok, you begin yours.
Give me a second.
Okay, buddy.
Should I roll for initiative or no?
Are you not in initiative yet? Let me checky.
No, they weren't
No.
in initiative last time.
Yeah, go ahead and do that now. Yeah, top of initiative. Go ahead and roll now while I add you.
Would I be able to run up and stabilize him?
Yes. Good question.
4.
Someone is echoing. I think it's King. Thank you, King. Okay, who? Garok. You said what did you want to do?
Can I run up and stabilize him?
Do you have healing spells? Or
you
No,
can
but
stabilize
I
with
have
a
a
medicine
kit.
check.
do you have do you have
Or a healer's kit.
Yeah, do you have a healer's kit? Yeah, or do you want to make a regular medicine check?
I have a healer's kit.
You have a healer's kit?
Yeah,
Perfect.
that works.
So you don't
Yeah,
even
give me.
So it's just a regular
1 second.
action, correct? You just use an action to do it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just an action.
Okay. 5, 10, so 5, 10, 15. Use 15 movement to go into the hall. You open up your medicine kit. You stitch and sew Tharn back up, closing up those axe wounds. You give him a little clap, clap, clap on the face, and then he's stabilized. But still unconscious, of course.
How do I enter that in?
You just don't have to make death saves anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, does a health kit get back? Does a medicine kit get back out of the health? Yeah. Oh, okay. He can make a medicine check, and that will allow him to restore a small part of his hit points. Okay, so it can.
That's up to you. Usually medicine checks are just made to stabilize.
It says minor healing. With a successful medicine check, DC 10, a character can use the healer's kit to restore 1 hit point to the creature.
Oh, with the healer's kit, never mind, yeah.
Yeah, with at least plus an additional hit point for every 5 points the check exceeds 10.
It's a 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about a regular medicine check, and that only gives,
No, he
like,
has
the same-
he has a healer's kit, so he can actually give help.
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Okay, so I'll have him make a medicine check when he gets back. Garok, are you still gone? Yeah, he's still gone. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick minute to bite into another wing or two. I'm a hungry.
Where'd you get it from?
The wings? They're just frozen wings.
Oh, fair. I'm gonna have some chili con carne. I think it'll
Yeah.
go nicely.
Sorry,
Hey, you're
I
good.
just
bro.
have I'm moving shit.
It's fine.
It's going on. But yeah, I stabilize him. Do I have to roll?
You need to make a medicine check, and if you get 10 or above, it gives him 1 hit point.
So he'll actually wake up.
So you'll actually wake up, yeah.
I got a 20.
Oh, hell yeah, that's actually really fucking good.
There's a 20 you said total?
20.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 3 hit points I get.
You get 3? Yep. Darn.
Yeah.
A little bit of healing enters into your veins as you shoot the fuck back up. Ready to go with 3 HP.
Let's go.
That takes away my healer's kit, right?
No, it has charges.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you have to. So how healer's kit works is you have to wait for a long rest to like do it again.
Before I can do it again.
On the same creature, yeah. You both must take a long
Okay,
rest.
gotcha.
I think.
From a creature also.
Okay.
Oh, I back up.
All right. How much?
I don't know how many did I move?
You-
However many
you
I
move
got.
15. You have 15. Not 15 left. You have
So that one.
Yeah.
So
20
I was
feet left because you have 35
5,
feet
10,
movement.
15.
Okay.
I guess here. That
Okay.
works.
Perfect. All right, you walk back into the room, ducking back out of cover as Thorn shoots
Do
the
I have a
back.
bonus action?
Yes,
You
you do.
still have a bonus action left, yeah.
Correct.
Okay, I use my scythe.
All right.
Shoot it in here. Wait. 5,
1 second.
5, 10. Oh, would it be able to get around?
Oh yeah. So yeah, so how much? It has 30 feet movement, right?
I
Yeah.
thought it had 15.
5. Pretty sure it's got 30.
Okay.
Let me look at it.
Either way, it's 5, 10. It'll either get here or it actually can go over Tharn and get to the enemy. It depends.
It's got 60. What the fuck?
Wait, what? You can bonus action move it 60 feet?
No, that's the range.
No,
it has
20.
to- yeah. Okay, 20.
It's 20.
Okay.
Oh, it's 20. So
Okay.
we were in the middle of it.
So yeah, you're gonna have to leave it right here because when Tharn gets back up, it'll occupy his space, and you don't want to do
Okay.
that, obviously.
Got you. I'm sorry,
Stabs him
Thorn.
as soon as he comes back up.
It's fine.
All right.
he gets up into the site.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I don't want to do. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. All right. And that ends your turn. Right, Grok?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. If only I could occupy the space, dude. It says I can attack within 5 feet of it.
Hmm.
Wait, does that 5 feet mean I can attack?
No, not typically unless the DM
It would be the 5
wants to
feet
stick
ring
with the
around
funny
it.
Yeah.
rules, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It'd have to be the adjacent square to it to be within 5 feet.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
as you
that's it.
end your turn, Garok, and Tharn's turn begin, Tharn, you shoot up with 3 HP and a dream. What do?
Well, I stand up.
Run! Discharge and run!
Half your movement to get the fuck up? Do you use
Discharge!
action to disengage?
Hell no.
Can I message him?
Wow. You're a
You
ballsy
need to
bastard.
disengage!
You're a ballsy
I
bastard.
use my bonus action to second wind.
Oh, okay. Second one.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
There we
Okay.
go. Get some HP back. Get some
Alright.
HP back.
Go. That's
The dice really don't like you, do they? They fucking hate you.
Oh my god, dude.
so. It's healing. It's healing.
It's healing.
It's healing. Yeah.
Healing. It's healing.
Minimum healing, but it's healing.
Healing is healing.
Yeah. I mean, you have an action surge still, I think, so.
No, I used that.
Oh, did you offer?
Yeah.
What I will do is, and I also get half my movement speed back.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Second
you do,
wind.
'cause- yeah,
Okay.
second wind. Mm-hmm.
All right. So how much HP are you at now, Tharn?
9.
9
9.
HP. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Still living the dream.
Hell yeah.
So what I do is I swing at the orc in front of me
Okay.
twice,
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
unless it's not necessary for the second time.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yes.
Alright. There. 7.
17?
Let's see. I believe that hits. That hits.
Nice.
Man, 9.
9 damage. Let me
Yep.
check That is enough.
Hell
Describe
yeah.
the kill.
I can't really swing sideways, so I have the axe part of my halberd swing down on him and just cleave his head in two.
Yes, it falls in pieces like the goddamn Demogorgon's head as it just, and then you see everything begin to melt and dysmorph as it falls to black goo dripping into the wood panels at your feet, slowly dripping through the floor into the down to the bottom floor, and you hear from underneath.
And I will use the cleave mastery of my halberd, which allows me to attack another target
Within 5 feet.
within 5 feet of that target. And since my reach is 10 feet, I can hit the prone one.
Okay. He's laying on his back as he sees him. His eyes widen. Roll to hit.
Whoa, the
With
axe is doing
advantage.
what?
It's going down on. Oh,
You-
wait a minute.
Whoa!
Shut up.
Whoa!
Take a funny dice, Karak.
That's an advantage as well.
Oh yeah,
I
this
think,
was advantage.
'cause
but
it's
21.
prone, yeah.
I'll roll another
See if
one
you get
to
a crit. See if you get a crit.
Yeah.
21 to
Yeah.
hit.
21
to hit.
21 will hit.
Okay, that's without the ability. That's minus. Okay.
I got a question, DM. Have you used your funny die yet?
What?
Have you used your funny die?
My funny die? What do you mean?
Yeah, you got one.
Yeah,
remember?
because you got one.
Wait, I don't get funny die. That's not how this works.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you
What
did.
do you mean?
We gave you
Yeah,
one. and
we
said
gave you one.
absolutely
And then you
have
said that
a
you were
funny
gonna save it for a special
Yeah.
time.
Did
You
I?
absolutely have one.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I have a funny die to use. Y'all bastards are funny. Okay, I guess I have a funny die.
And
to
also,
hold on
I have
to.
4 funny die. I'm working hard for these shits.
I don't
People
think I have any
realize I'm
left I
standing
can use.
in the front of you.
Yes.
I used all of them, and I've gotten 4 within like two or three episodes.
Was that 10 damage? That was pretty nice.
8.
8, okay.
8 damage. All right,
8
as the
damage.
axe comes down on him, it slices him in the shoulder, taking a good chunk of meat out of his flesh. As you see it fall to the ground and begin to dissolve as he looks over. He's groaning in pain and agony as he looks at you. All right.
Once again, I can't use it. Yeah, I'll just swing on him again.
All right. As you pull out the good old halberd and you swing on his ass again. Roll to hit at advantage since he's prone.
Oh yeah, the trusty halberd.
18.
Oh yeah, because the first one was a cleave, yeah.
18 will hit.
Yeah. That's +7. That's
Ooh,
14.
that's pretty good.
Ooh. As you bring it down on him again, you hit the other shoulder as you take another huge chunk of flesh out and you bring him to bloody.
And now I skedaddle
Nice.
Where are you going?
and backwards.
He runs into the scythe, takes 10 damage.
Ah, yeah, I try to move past the scythe.
You can move past it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
it's
I was just taking the
5,
piss.
10, 15, or 20.
you look at Ivan, you look at Thar, and you can see he is panting his life away. You think that you know the saying of a dog panting their life away, or their
Yeah.
yeah,
Ooh.
that's what Tharn looks like right now. Has blood gushing from wounds all over him. A bright red slap mark across the side of his face with a wear handprint right there. As you can tell, Garok slapped his ass up.
Ivan looks visibly concerned, but he doesn't say much. He doesn't have a lot of input. He's out of spell slots.
And that
I'm okay, don't worry about me.
But what comes out of Tharn's mouth is, I'm okay. Don't.
Like,
And
it's It's like Monty Python, like the Black Knight.
Yeah.
Just a flesh wound.
It's just a scratch. Just a flesh
It's
wound.
just a scratch as you end your turn. And Donovan,
Your leg is missing.
your eyes shooting awake, you hear Gilbert running in the distance. You're welcome! I saved you! Ha 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 ha! As he disappears around the corner and you get the fuck up, what do you do?
Donovan's like, you also gave me bardic inspiration. Appreciate that. He is going to call for his broom and basically use.
I want to make sure, but I think it's half movement to get on the broom, right?
Yeah, but he's not getting
Something
on
like
it.
that,
He's
yeah.
grabbing onto it and pulling himself up.
No, I know, but just to actually like mount the broom, it takes half movement.
Yes.
Okay.
Something
I believe
along
so.
those lines.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you use half movement to mount the broom, pulling yourself up, and it's only a 10 feet rise to get to the window. So you float 10 feet up, and you get to the window, and as you slowly float up into the window, hold on, let me put you right here.
Oh,
There we go. As you float up into the window and you look inside, you see the two orcs, one of them lying down on his back. His eyes kind of meet yours in the window as he gives a groan as he sees you floating back up. And then the one behind him standing, he licks his lips. He's bruised, he's battered, he's bleeding, but he's excited about the battle. He's ready to fight you. And then the archer in the back, he's a little pissed. He's like, I just took you out. Why are you back?
Donovan replies, surprise, motherfuckers, as he fires an eldritch blast down the hallway.
As you shoot a blast at Dexter Morgan, firing your eldritch blast at him. Roll to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim for the non-bloodied guy.
All right.
I'm gonna make sure
5,
have
10,
my
15, 20,
bonuses.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70.
You have 2 beams, right?
Eldritch blast says...
One
Okay, cool. Just making sure. All right.
D20 plus 8. What is bardic inspiration? That's a D6, right?
At this current time, let me check.
it'll be a D.
Did you say Dexter Morgan?
At this
1d8. It's a d8. Yeah. Did you not hear what Donovan did? He did the surprise, motherfucker, which is from
Yeah.
Dexter.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that is from
Surprise,
Dexter.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't Dexter that said it.
No, but he said it to Dexter.
No.
Yeah, so
Oh.
the joke is this is Dexter Morgan. That's the joke.
I thought.
Yes.
All right. So what was that? 23. That hits.
And 22.
That,
Second one.
either hits, so it doesn't matter.
That joke hit me kind of slow.
Yeah. Really good.
I heard
16
Dexter, and then
hit.
I was like, wait,
Both
what?
will hit.
Both will hit.
Alrighty. So that's 2d10. That's a D8. This is a D10. 9 damage.
Okay. 9 damage.
And is that a bonus action or an action? Let me double check something.
Okay.
Trying to check if his magical.
Yeah, but you can look at your messages.
Oh, that's an action.
Yes, we'll
Okay.
do.
Alright. Well, with that, he is. Yeah, he's just gonna stand at the end of the hallway.
I can probably do that real quick.
He's like,
Kazuki.
Okay, awesome.
can't move or do anything. So, yeah.
That ends your turn?
I'll try to do it.
Okay, no problem. All right, just give me 1 second. Kazuki needs me to do something real quick.
Oh, good.
View campaign. No, I cannot unclaim the character for you. I can only deactivate the character.
God damn it.
Yeah. But I probably...
Yeah, and I tried to join and it says
Yeah. Maybe if deactivating the character will do something, I can try. I'll do it real quick just to see if it...
R.I.P. losing everything.
Alright, I deactivated the character. See if that does anything else.
I can try.
I don't think it will though. I'm pretty sure it won't. Alright.
No, it's just create a character and then
Yeah.
What are
that's
you
it.
doing?
She can't get into her D&D Beyond account, so she still can't see her player character sheet. I can just stream it for you, Kazuki. Don't worry. We'll figure
That's
it out.
fine.
We'll figure it out another
It's
time.
too bad.
No, don't worry about it.
I don't even know what to troubleshoot besides like if you've signed into your actual account, if you like.
Well, I
Playing
think I know what account it is, but I can't get into.
That might be why.
All right.
Yeah,
You see Kazuki? You see the character sheet?
it's loading, but yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oops.
Let me open back up Gilbert's sheet because I need to be able to see that. All right. All right.
Thank you.
Donovan, you end your turn, which brings us to number 13. As number 13 uses half his movement to get up. I need to eat flesh. Need flesh. He looks around. He sees Donovan at the end of the hallway. I will eat you! As he starts to run towards you, and he uses his movement. Half of it to get up, which means he only has 20 left. 5, 10, 15, 20. As he runs underneath the scythe on all fours, galloping towards Donovan. He stops. Too far. Need break. Must eat. As he ends his turn. Weapon does not get opportunity attack. But Ivan, your turn is up.
It also didn't leave the 5 feet area.
Yeah.
I had a question because I'm a little bit desperate here.
Yep.
One thing I hate about Artificer with the Alchemist is that obviously you have to expend spell slots. Would I be able to use magical tinkering to create like orchestral music, plant it onto Thorn, so then when he goes into battle it's like proper cinematic? And
Me Arcana at advantage since this is something you're good at.
yeah, otherwise I would just have to throw rocks at people, and I don't think that's pretty riveting.
Yeah, you got artificers get less spell slots, don't they?
That I'm also a part cleric.
Correct, Amondo.
If I was full artificer, it would have been a little bit easier.
Shouldn't have made a deal.
Should have died.
I mean, it was either like death or deal, and I was like, I don't have a back that one. 17.
17. As you
I'll explain the magical tinkering anyway.
As you reach into your bag, desperately looking for things to do, you find the leaf that that Echo gave you ages ago. Damn near wilted entirely. Its magical effects seeming to have long since faded, but something in your mind tells you that it's too late to give up, that maybe he can still be of assistance even in his new state. And as you grind the leaf up as quickly as you can, pouring it into a vial, taking some water, emptying it into the vial as well, shaking it up as quickly and as hard as you can, you pray, hoping, and a little bit of your clerical magic seeps into it, along with your artificer skill and knowledge of the science. You see the potion begin to glow a ambient green, mossy, very and as you look at it, roll me a d100.
D100, okay, cool. Also, if it works, I already know what song we'll play. 53.
You just need to pick the Madara Naruto song.
No, I'm gonna
53.
pick Victory from Two Steps to Hell.
Oh,
It easily succeeds, mixed with the water you gathered from the Nomengrad spring. Combines very well into a beautiful potion, as the potion forms and sets its magical effects, combining and concentrating. as it glows so bright that for a moment it blinds you until it calms, and then the ambient glow begins to dim. As you look at it, this potion, for every 10 you rolled on your D100, gives back 1d12 of healing. So, 5d12s. Along with...
Yeah, so I posted in the fucking campaigns, and you've probably already heard the song just from, like, memes and whatnot. Did you want me to roll the 5d12?
Yes.
Oh, so good. No, it isn't. 26. I got like a 2, a 3, a 5, a 6. Got 110 now.
As you bonus action to grab him by the jaw, quickly open his mouth, and before he even realizes, the potion slips in, and he's so big and the potion's so small in comparison that the liquid just goes down like it's nothing. And in a millisecond, it's gone as he looks to you. Thorn, it's like you barely even drank anything. There's like a drop of liquid for you. But quickly and instantly, you feel that 26 healing rejuvenate your body. As you are brought above bloody.
Yes.
Do you say anything to Ivan?
Well, as I did notice him grabbing my jaw, not noticing the drink or barely noticing it, say, thanks, little guy. I feel a lot better now.
He gives a very small nod, kind of bringing out his notebook to make a note of this concoction that he made within the moment. Maybe it will come up later, maybe it won't. Was that my action, I think?
I'll allow this in the future. What we'll do is you'll have to collect leaves, specific leaves from the shrine that Echo manifested in.
Oh.
And
could I do like new potions and have like different effects instead of healing?
You can gather different things from that shrine, and they'll give you different effects and such. Yeah, but there will be like you'll have to do like a searching roll, like a a wilderness or something, survival or something, nature check most likely. And then there'll also be a limited amount of stuff that grows, so you'll have to go back continuously, to keep finding new stuff.
Alright. That is my action. I use my bonus action to give him a thumbs up.
I let you do that as your bonus action, so you still have your action.
Oh, I use my action to dodge.
Perfect. I figured that's what you were gonna do, something like that. That's why I gave you the opportunity.
Yeah. I literally, he can't do absolute shit now. Yeah. And he wouldn't move past Farn anyway. The downstairs, that's where we came from, right?
Correct, yes.
He might move down slightly just to keep an eye out to make sure they're not getting pincered.
All right.
And also kind of position himself so he's not so if they are getting pincered, he can get out easily. And not be blocked.
All right. I activated your bottom stairs token.
Oh, very nice.
And since you're standing right there, and then just delete Kazuki. Okay.
He's kind of peeking around this corner. Thank you for letting me do that. I really appreciate it.
As you peek around the corner, you see through the open door, you see Gilbert, and he's standing looking up at the ceiling at some black dripping goo, and he's like, what the fuck? He's very confused, but you see
so that's what that noise was.
You see gears beginning to turn in his head as you end your turn, and next is number 11 up top. As the orc looks around, he only sees Donovan at the end of the hall. He starts running closer, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he has to use 10 feet to get over his allies. And then as he gets here and he stops, and he slowly turns to his left and he sees you, Garak. And he licks his lips as he grabs his 2 hand axes and he wields them and he begins to bring them down on you. All right, first hand axe is a 13 to hit. I'm guessing that misses. Second one is a 13 to hit. I guess that misses. As he takes both of his hand axes and he brings them down on you, you just grab him by the wrist, Skarok, looking him dead in the eyes as you lick your lips in response. And that ends his turn. And as his turn ends, Ivan, we cut back to you. As you stare at Gilbert, you see the gears in his head beginning to turn, forming a plan. As he looks to the dripping goo, and he steps back 5, 10, 15 feet to the very corner of the room. And as he steps back, when he's like right here, you see him pull something out from his bag, Ivan. A wand, glowing with red, fiery magic. As you all hear from upstairs, kind of muffled, but in the distance, coming from the staircases, Ivan, you hear it clear as day. This is the greatest plan! As he shoots a fireball out of his wand of fireballs directly at the corner of the ceiling where he sees the black blood dripping from. As he shoots the fireball, correlating this to the right square, it would be this one right here, which would correlate. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. And how many over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. 5 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so right here. It'll hit right here above from the floor. As the fireball hits the ground, it instantly begins to burn the wood like nothing, searing through it. As you all upstairs begin to feel a rumbling. As the orcs back here, hold on, give me just a second, slowly begin to turn around. Every creature...
Good people?
Yeah, every creature within 15 feet. So, as he shoots it out, and it hits right, was it 5? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's right here. As it hits right here, every creature within 15 feet of it. So 5, 10, 15. This one, 5, 10. It doesn't hit the one back here. So only one orc. So sadly, he was a little too slow for his plan. But this orc needs to make me roll for that.
One is better than one.
He critical fails. As the entire floor instantly engulfs in flames and begins to crumble, you see the orc turn around as he looks down from the feet, and like out of Looney Tunes, he looks up. You see him pull from his back a sign that says "Uh-oh," as he just plummets straight down, taking not only the fireball damage, which is...
Isn't that doubled or like quadrupled since he nat 1 and they have vulnerability?
Correct.
This is
How much damage?
stupid.
How much damage does fireball do again? Hold on.
68.
Is that 3d8?
3d8. Okay, so 3d8, which becomes 68, which becomes 12d8.
Jesus.
It's not bad.
Hang on. let me
Only 53. I mean,
Yeah. As he
that
begins
doesn't
to
even one-shot me.
as he begins to fall, him and the entire sign he's holding turns to embers and to ash. As rather than his body actually falling, the ash just begins to just drop down. Like I said, right out of Looney Tunes. As the orc dies and all of the ground back here is now just an open pit.
Huh.
Not that it matters, but fireball is 8d6.
8d6.
So that would have been like,
Doesn't.
yeah.
Yeah, it does.
He wouldn't have survived either way.
it would have probably been in the hundreds with a roll like that.
Alright, and then it goes up by that much, and up.
So that's why everybody uses fireball.
Exactly.
Alright. And as Gilbert looks up and he can see now through the roof And he looks in the distance and he sees this orc right here staring down at him. He gulps and he says, "Well, I've helped. I'm going back to the wagon." 5, 10, 15, 20. And he uses the rest of his movement and he leaves. And with his bonus action, he closes the door. Gilbert ends his turn. And that brings us to number 14. Which, let me go ahead and go back upstairs. Number 14 is going to walk forward, look at the hole on the floor, turn around, look at his friend who's in the room with him and say, "What are we supposed to do? We can't leave." His friend shrugs. "I don't know. Not our problem. Not our problem." As he ends his turn. Number 12 begins his turn. He, however, can still see Donovan. And with the rage in his heart and refusal to allow him to live, having already shot him once, he pulls back his bow as he begins to fire arrows at you, Donovan. First one, as it flies at you, you hear the whizzing of electricity. As it is a 14 to hit.
It hits.
14 hits. All right. 12 plus 6. All right. Let's see. 8 damage. As the arrow strikes you in the shoulder, I need you to make a con save. You need to beat a 16.
God damn it. Okay. Con save. Oh, well, no, that's charisma. Con's not too bad. Con's actually really good for a save. Let's see. Come on. 17.
All right, you pass it. As the arrow hits you, you quickly pull it out of you, and as you pull the arrow out of your shoulder, you see it begin to pulse with electricity as it shocks your hand and you drop it to the ground. As you avoid being stunned for a turn, lets it fly at you. "Take this one, brat!" It flies at you. This one is only a 12 to hit.
Can I try to catch it with Mage Hand?
Go ahead. Roll me a dexterity save.
Now, since I'm using Mage Hand, can I use my charisma?
Yeah, so make me a Arcana roll instead, and obviously it's Arcana based off your charisma.
Okay. So that's proficiency, so that's plus 6 of the... $18.
18? Okay. As the second arrow comes flying at you, you notice it's much slower than the first. He hastily pulled his bowstring back and fired too soon. As you grab the arrow out of the air with the mage hand, it stops right in front of you. All right.
You should stop listening to your mother with her Johns.
Ah! I'll get you next time, boy! As he ends his turn, and Kazuki, your turn is up.
Oh no.
As you hop off of Ivan's shoulder, taking your own square.
Yes.
What do you do?
Well, so do I have to be in the middle of fighting someone in order to rage, or can I rage?
I would suggest going past Tharn before you rage, because since you're tiny, you don't have to do difficult terrain. You can fly past him without any expended extra movement. And then after that, no, you can rage anytime. The only thing for rage is that if you're not taking damage or dealing damage, your rage stops.
Okay.
Isn't it different in 2024?
I believe she's 2014.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
But I will have to check.
So I guess
regardless.
Because 2024, you can use a bonus action to extend it for 1 turn.
Let me see. It'll
I'm
show
gonna
me.
Because barbarians finally get a bonus action.
No,
Imagine that.
she's 2014. For her, all she can do is
Ah.
rage as a bonus action. All right, so you fly past Tharn using 5, 10, 15 movement, and as you get over, and you stand, you sit there hovering in the hallway. The orcs lock eyes on you. They kind of like squint a little bit at first, looking at the archer, the captain in the back, and the captain looks at him, and they both proceed to laugh. What is a tiny little fairy gonna do, girl? You'll be a snack for us.
Yay. And I obviously want to rage.
As you use your bonus action to enter your rage, you hear their mockery. It fuels you as you look at them smiling, your smile beginning to grow wider and wider as your body grows larger and larger, your muscles beginning to expand, rip your clothes tattering and tearing. As you enter your rage. Giant and angry, you look to them as they look at you, gulping. We would like to formally apologize. What would you like to do? It's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna laugh out loud. And I'm gonna walk over. I think it's my great axe, right?
Yeah, you fucking stop. You go from flying to your feet touching the ground as you use your 15 feet movement, just one 5-foot step. As you slowly pull from your back, your great axe.
Yeah, and I basically want to do that.
Dropping it in your hand with a smile still on your face, you look at him and you say no. As you bring the great axe down, you hit with not only a fucking 17, but an extra +7, so a 24. As the axe just slides into him like butter. Roll 1d12 +4.
15.
Describe the kill.
Well, it's basically, as you said, it's just gonna go straight through him. It's gonna be amazing.
From shoulder to side.
Yes.
Right down like a diagonal cut as he gulps once again as you see his eyes fade over to lifelessness as his top half falls backwards into the open floor pit, falling like a splat to the ground floor. As Ivan, you see the half of the body drop down and just turn to goo, and then a second half of the body collapses afterwards and splatters to goo.
Concerned. He already kind of knew that it was going to happen, but he wasn't expecting it to happen this quickly.
As you revel in your kill, Kazuki, you end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Do you step forward?
I can't see anything. Like where I'm at is all I can see, so.
What do you mean?
Here, I'll show you.
Is the map not
I'll just turn my camera around.
Is the map not working for you?
That's all I see.
Oh, that's causing
She
a
has no
block?
vision. She has no vision.
She has light. Does this? I think it's this.
Oh, yep, it worked.
Okay, so
We
it's
did.
this big black block. Okay, I know what to do. Move this to map. Now can you see everything?
No, I was able to see everything before, but now I can't. Oh, and now even the scythe or whatever just disappeared.
That's weird. I didn't know draw. Because for me, it shows me that the light should be going underneath it. This is so weird. Why is it? Okay, well, all right. I'll just delete that.
Sorry.
If I do this, does that stop you from being able to see too?
I can see.
You can still see with that little line there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's so weird. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just draw what is difficult terrain. There. Problem solved. Okay, difficult terrain is drawn. All right, you end your turn, Kazuki. Do you step forward to the edge of the to where the floor gives out?
No, I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Because I don't want to accidentally fall and
Oh, well,
die.
you can fly. So if you start to fall, you instantly can just start hovering because you have wings.
So, it's alright.
Okay. All right.
Actually, can I move back just a little bit so Garak would be able to move, like, come out if
Yes,
he needed
for
to?
sure. You step back. Looking at
Awesome.
Garak, you're like, you give him like the first as you end your turn,
Yeah.
Kazuki. And that brings, you had a 4. Let me add you back to initiative because you were taken out.
Oopsies.
4, not 4D.
Oh, not 4D.
4. All right. And with that, you're the last turn of initiative, and we are back to number 15. As 15 looks to number 12, they sit down and they pull out a deck of cards. They're gonna start gambling. Hey, who do you think's the last one to live? Is it gonna be one of us, or do you think it's gonna be? You think it's Jimmy? You think he's hiding again like a coward, like he always is? I bet he's in that broom closet eating brooms. That frickin' weirdo Jimmy. All right. Well, it's your turn. I end my turn. As he puts his card down and he ends his turn. All right, Garak, you are up.
Can't see shit. Step through the door so I can actually see everything.
Okay.
Holy shit.
At the floor, it's gone for most of the part. Like a huge chunk of the floor is gone. These walls are starting to collapse and fall in on themselves with no floor bracing them.
God damn. I don't know. I was gonna send my scythe over there, but I guess the scythe isn't needed anymore. Here, let's see this one. It has 12 been hit.
12 is not. No, yeah, 12 has taken 1 hit total and is only missing like 8 HP.
As long as it's missing HP. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Toll the Dead.
All right. You use Toll of the Dead. What do you need from me? It's a wisdom save?
Yep.
Okay. I roll plus the wisdom modifier of the orc archer, which is that's a flat roll, 12.
You didn't make it. You said he got a 12? You said they got a 12?
Yes, 12 is the save.
Okay, yeah, they failed.
All
It's
right.
it's necromancy. Do they take half the hit points?
Yes.
Spell will say.
Yeah, if it's
Usually.
necrotic damage, they take half damage, correct?
Oh, you mean resistance, yeah.
13. The 13 and a half.
All right. So I'll round up 7 damage. All right. As he's hit with the Toll of the Dead, he grabs his head. He feels the burn. Boy, if that's the magic you think will kill me, you're sorely mistaken. He looks to you with rage in his eyes. Anything else?
I'm gonna use a moment to think.
All right.
Let's see what I get. 7. Do I get anything out of that? No.
Definitely not. His reaction to the damage you dealt and to like your attack kind of shook you a little bit. So like as you went to use your moment to think, you weren't able to gather yourself properly.
Okay.
All right. As you end your
Yeah,
turn,
I guess,
Garak.
yeah.
And Tharn, you're up. As you feel the healing energy take over your body, it's your turn to act. What will you do?
Like Donovan is floating outside, or is he actually inside?
He's inside now, yes.
Okay. I will move. Oh,
Sorry, I'm just trying to make it where he's not in the wall. Currently, I can't.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, problem solved. All right, so you you shimmy past him, so it's 10 feet to get past him.
Yeah. Okay, that's 10 feet then. Wait, 10 feet for his block, you mean?
Yes, yeah, it's 10 feet because it's difficult terrain to get past someone square.
10, 15. Yeah, I'll summon my my echo just in front of.
When your echo in front of Garak, the pink manifestation of yourself begins to apparate.
And as I grab my longbow to shoot an arrow.
Ah, what arrow do you load up?
Let me actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will load up a thumper arrow.
All right. As you load up a thumper arrow into your longbow, your echo apparates a longbow into his hand, and a thumper arrow appears on the string.
I will fire upon number 12.
From your echo, correct?
From my echo, yeah.
As the thumper arrow fly, you all hear the bum 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 as it flies closer toward him. Roll to hit.
A 22.
The thumper arrow flies true, soaring straight into his chest. As it hits him, he looks down and he says, "Isn't that one of our arrows?" And then the effect hits. What do you need from me?
At first, he takes 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Which already makes...
To make me a wisdom saving throw of DC 16.
He rolls a flat 12 as he looks down at the arrow, and exactly as I just described it, he looks at it. "Isn't that one of our arrows?" Not realizing he should pull it out of him as the thump explodes. Deal the extra damage.
That's 9 force damage.
As one of his arms soaring off, as he looks at you, his eyes beginning to fade. "That was one of our arrows," as he drops to goo on the ground.
Hey.
As you all look around, you don't see any orcs left. What do you do?
Hey Kazuki, can you go check out that room on the right? There were some orcs left in there. I don't want them to like grab us from the back.
Wait, I have an idea. If you guys will let me.
Have your ideas been working out so far?
I don't know, man. A lot of his ideas seem pretty suspicious.
I mean, you've been turned into a rat.
Damn, let me the wickedest fucking thing.
Hold on. Let Donovan talk.
Listen, let me make an attempt. If it fails, we'll have to kill him anyway. It doesn't much matter. Let me make.
Okay.
All right, Tharn, you step out of the way. Garak, you step out of the way.
Yep.
Yes.
Kazuki.
Mhm.
All right, you all move out of the way. The echo kind of just floats there. You know, it's ethereal, so you can fly through it.
Okay. So he's gonna like float through it. and he's gonna ever so slightly like poke his head around the door.
They're sitting down on the ground. They're currently playing cards.
Okay. In Orcish, he's gonna talk to them. He's gonna be like, "Gentlemen, how are we doing today?"
One of them looks over at you. Oh shit! They're back. Oh, okay.
Listen,
They both.
Listen. Hold on. If I wanted to, I could have just incinerated you both. But I'm giving you an opportunity. There's a window right there. The choice is yours. How would you like this to play out?
They look at each other. Roll persuasion. Just flat roll.
Okay.
As they look back to you, the gears in their heads are turning.
Oh no, the sun's back out. I'm gonna use that bardic inspiration.
All right.
I can do that for saves, right?
Yes. Any kind of it's not a save. This is just a regular persuasion roll. But yeah, any kind of roll you make, you can add a bardic inspiration to.
Ooh, 15, not bad.
15. Okay. They look at you. One of them whispers to the other one. I mean, they did pretty much kill everyone. What do you think we should do? The other one looks at him. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the king will know if we abandon our post. And even if the king doesn't, the captain definitely will.
Nah, no he won't. No he won't.
Hey, good people. If I may, one of you already deserted. Now, I'm not saying you should desert. Maybe you do what's called a tactical retreat. Because we've killed literally everyone that's come up against us in this ranch.
They even killed Jerry? I don't know.
Yeah, Jerry's dead, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like even if we leave, we might die. Alright, I'm gonna make a roll. Rolling against your persuasion, they rolled a 14. As they look at you, they look at each other. Plan C? Plan C. As you see them load arrows, but they don't break eye contact with each other, as they bring the bows up, perfectly aimed at each other's heads, and with no hesitation, the arrows fly as one flies directly into 15's head and one flies directly into 14's head. And with a loud thump, they both explode.
Oh man, I wanted to loot the quivers. I'm gonna do it anyway.
As they drop lifeless like goo to the ground, everything falls silent. The air grows tense.
Donovan would just call back to the group. They deleted each other to save us the fight.
As everything grows silent within the building, you hear the birds chirping outside. The crackling of embers still flickering in the distance from the barn. As you look to each other, and then you all hear and feel a rumbling coming from deep within the earth beneath your feet.
Oh my god.
I smell blood.
As a deep, guttural voice in your feet.
I'm waiting for you.
And then the thumping stops. as everything falls silent. Looking to each other is to finally have grown peaceful. But then, from the broom closet, you hear... As
How many
suddenly
broom closets are in this motherfucker?
pouring from right here, from this one right here, coming from the broom closet, this broom closet, and then you hear screaming, and then from underneath the crack of the door, you begin to see black goo flowing underneath into the hallway.
I could have added another notch if you just let me use my portable RAM.
All right, and with that, we will take a quick 5-minute, 10-minute break so we can smoke, do our stuff, and then we will get back for the end of today's session. All right, guys, we'll be back in just a bit.
We still need that key, right?
Yes, you do still have to find the key. Correct.
I know how to find it.
Annihilated.
Hopefully not. Fucking Gilbert.
All right. Also, I completely forgot to start the count up timer, so it's just sitting at 0 this whole session. Son of a bitch. Professional streamer here, folks. Professional streamer here. Yeah. Professional streamer here, folks.
Can happen to the best of us.
Yeah. I could start it now, but it's gonna be so inaccurate, and I can't even like set. Oh, actually, I could. Okay, hold on. We've been streaming for how long now? 1 hour and 50.
So 1 hour 55 minutes is nearly 2 hours, which is 120 minutes. 120 minutes times 60 is
7,200.
7200.
720.
6,900 seconds.
6,900?
Yeah, it's 115 minutes times 60 is 6,900.
Did you calculate it out, or did you just actually work that out?
Of course, I used my brain and the computer calculator.
Okay. I did the number Ivan gave me, 7,200, and it's 7,200 is exactly 2 hours, so that's fine. It's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Accurate.
7,200 is 2 hours.
Exactly 200. Yeah, exactly 2 hours. So it's all good. I got it set for 2 hours now. Now it's actually counting up. At least it's more accurate than it was. We have hit 53 viewers so far today with a highest peak of 8.
Let's go.
And then on the short stream, we've had 32 people stop in so far with the highest peak of 4.
Yay.
If you haven't already, take this break to please open up the stream, drop a like, make sure to drop a comment. Helps us a lot, obviously.
Way ahead.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Tharn. So excited. My grandfather came in while we were doing stuff, and he gave me this. So now I can play my music through my phone to the stereo of the car.
A Bluetooth cassette tape.
Correctamundo.
You know what?
A Bluetooth cassette tape?
Yeah, Bluetooth cassette tape. Yep, connects to your phone via Bluetooth and then plays music out of it. This nice. So instead of having a track, it's got this little piece of metal which sends out the same signals as the track that the cassette track does. So it plays the sound and at a higher quality than the cassette tracks actually were able to store sound at, obviously, because it's metal and
sounds like a USB-C floppy disk. It doesn't make sense.
No, it makes sense. It's a weird convenience thing for here in the States. It was on Shark Tank a while back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And also, it's odd. Also, we got the exact same mic. Often, I think.
Fine.
Mine's NJSJ.
Mine's a Fine. You can tell because it's got the
pop filter.
Knock me off.
You can't really read it.
I think mine is a 5.5, but it's just the
model. Oh yeah, that could be the same model I have too. To be honest, I don't know.
Nobody have a quadcast?
No.
No, your mic is fire because it hears you all the way from where you are with the quality it gives you. Man, I have to have this thing up in my face, otherwise you cannot hear me.
Mine has to be like right in front of my mouth. If
But
it wants
at the
to get
same-
any
I mean,
pleasure.
if I have to talk like this, it's just fucked.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because this one is also, it's a lot better when you're up closer. Like I sound a lot clearer than most mics when you're really close because it's also it's meant for like music and shit. That's why I got it because I like music.
I got it because my friend recommended it to me.
My friend recommended it to me, and then I also, like I said, I really like music. So when I saw that it was meant for like making music with it, I really like that. Currently working on my second song.
Recommendation as well.
Hey guys.
What's up?
This is gonna sound really nerdy and childish, but who plays Minecraft other than DM? Because I know DM plays.
I don't play it too often. I had a server with a couple of my mates. Why?
I've only enjoyed Skyblock, the mod.
Oh yeah.
I play Pixel Mod.
Yeah, I'm currently playing Bed Wars, and literally my teammate knocked me off into the void, and we had no bed.
Oh, lovely, lovely, doubly.
I play a lot of
So
Pixel
bad.
Mod. I love Pixel
I
Mod.
only exclusively play with my mates on like a server together, like a realm.
Yeah. Well, I have a really cool mod pack if anyone wants to play it. I already sent it to DM because he wanted something that I'll send it to you guys too.
What's the mod pack?
It's Beyond Depth.
I don't think I've heard of it.
It's pretty good. It does have quite a bit of mods, so you need a tanky ass computer for it, but
Oh, I do.
no worry, I also have a tanky computer because it's my boyfriend's computer.
Oh, fair.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
I mean, I literally just
Sorry.
since, which took me a fucking while to do because the screw to put it in is fucking tiny. So I was getting like my big fucking long fingers trying to.
Dude, every time you talk, Ivan, your Discord like effect, like the the repo robot, it makes me. I imagine that like you're about to start going. I love. Yes. I'm glad you knew exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, of course, bro. I do with my mates. I didn't realize it was a thing until my mates were like, "Why the hell are you on Reaper? I thought you hated Reaper." Yeah, but there's an icon for it, so I was like, "Yeah." There's a one for Valorant, but I think it might have passed. It's where you get Wingman and he's holding a Vandal. It's fucking great.
I've got the Ultron one right now. I got it for free for a bit from Marvel Rivals. I was thinking of actually buying it too because I really do like it. I like the claws around the picture and then like he fucking pulls himself into frame and shit. It's so sick.
You see,
Bro,
I find it really funny that if you're already paying, like, in order to get a discount, you already have to be paying Discord. It's fucking great.
Yeah. Also, I just realized I don't have anything on my status right now, and I should have Curse You Dinkelberg.
Curse of Dingleberg?
No, Curse You Dinkelberg from Fairly
Oh.
Parents.
Dinkelberg.
Like, what
yeah.
the fuck are you talking about?
Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's been stopping by the server at night, but I've been every night I stream in the theater, and whatever I'm watching for the night, like I'll mute my mic, put my TV audio on so I can lay in bed and like watch TV, and I'll stream in the theater whatever I'm watching so people can hop in and watch TV with me if anyone wants to like chill and like just vibe. And I've been pretty much putting on Fairly Odd Parents every night. King knows he stopped by, and yeah, it's just been. Every night, Curse You Dinkelberg! I've been fucking hearing it as I fall asleep, and now I can't stop saying it.
You say at night, I say that's the start of my workday, just opening Discord and seeing Fairly Odd Parents somewhere in their friend list.
Yep, yeah. You've probably been seeing that every day, huh?
Like, SpongeBob. Oh, okay.
Yeah, SpongeBob sometimes. Whatever the Nickelodeon channel's playing. I just put on Nickelodeon and I watch that because I'm a child, bro.
I miss iCarly.
Yeah.
Well, way back when I was 16 or something.
I woke up and I had the Nickelodeon channel on and I was like, I wonder what's on. And I look over the TV and it's playing Henry Danger. and that's some new age shit. That's some new age garbage, and I'm like, what is this trash? Put on SpongeBob. Put on fucking even Loud House is better than this garbage.
Wings Club.
Yeah, so
Ayo Wink Club.
So I was like,
I know the Dutch intro, and that's about it.
Oh fuck!
I haven't
Man.
watched Wings Club in like years.
Garok's enjoying his
I only watched the ending of Wings Club. Showed up after, and school ended when Wings Club was playing.
Fair.
Me and Thon are the only Europeans, right?
Correct.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Well, you're not all of my European.
I meant in this group.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I also have Kareem on my Sunday and Friday campaign, but I think he is actually the only other one. I think I only have 3 people from the EU. You 3.
Yeah, I was in a campaign together with him, a 40k.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah, you guys were in a campaign together. I remember that. Yeah. How'd that go?
And it ended because the guy, the DM, like 2 months or 3 months into the game, he started to lose interest and had other shit going on in his life.
Oh, okay.
But so the game's pretty much turned into like games lasted from.
Okay.
And half of that was just talking about the Warhammer lore. Meanwhile, me not knowing anything about the lore, we're just sitting there like,
Yeah, it's a lot.
Riveting.
It's a lot. It's a fucking info dump upon info dump.
I was about to say.
Only thing I find interesting. The only thing I find interesting, to be honest, full honestly, is just the orcs. The fact that the orcs can essentially are gods. I just like the fact that the orcs are essentially gods, and like that's just cool.
I mean, they could just bring whatever they believe
to existence.
Enough orcs
into existence, which is, and the only reason they have to even believe it is because they've had limitations put upon themselves. If they were like in their original warp reality, which is so cool. I love reality warpers.
I mean, they were intended to. They were a part of the army used against the old gods.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know a lot about 40k lore. I did learn a little about the orcs because I brought the orcs into my Sunday campaign. My Sunday campaign's a homebrew multiverse campaign, and I take things from all different universes and bring it into the universe. And the group came across a camp that the orcs, which actually the orcs you're seeing in this, the corrupted orcs, those are actually the orcs from my Sunday campaign. I just reused the art for them because I really like the orc art that it gave me. And I'm reusing their sheets too. They're nerfed heavily. For example, these arrows have all been doing 1d12 plus 6 damage. They're supposed to do 3d12 plus 12 damage.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, can I grab one? Can I grab one of those arrows?
Yeah, so I nerfed the arrows obviously for this campaign, and their health. They're also supposed to have 10d10 plus 50 health. That's the health for them in the normal campaign, 10d10 plus 50. So
what's the normal campaign party level?
They're level 7 currently. They're also ridiculously overpowered for level 7. They have devil fruits. They have soul bonded pets that give them like unique abilities. They've got Pokemon. They have what else? Devil fruit, Pokemon, soul contracts. They also have stuff like pretty much, like I said, it's multiversal. So pretty much anything you can think of from other universes, I can bring into the universe in some way. Time was playing Sonic the Hedgehog, so he had super speed.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast, yeah. Currently, one person's playing Bowser.
I'm back. Sorry, I closed my hand on the door.
Oh, that must have been a bitch.
Oh yeah, it hurt. It's not bleeding. It only ripped off like the top layers of skin. But it was the very tip of my pinky, so it's like hurting.
That's what she said.
Not bleeding.
I mean, but sometimes being overpowered isn't that bad. Like, if you remember me, I'm still writing it, by the way. The Dragon Age Origins campaign I was writing. Yeah. I just give them lore accurate healing properties because they are supposed to have very they heal pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
So like for the lesser versions from level 1 to 5, depending on which Darkspawn, of course, they can heal 1d4 per turn to 1d8 or 1d10. And just increasing, it just goes to 2d10 or 3d10. For it just needs to deal enough damage.
Being overpowered only becomes a problem when people abuse it.
Also, when the DM does so much that he has to power scale his enemies so much that it becomes ridiculous, which is what I've had to do. Which is why my Sunday campaign, the Act 1 has come, or Act 0, the tutorial has come to an end after a year and 2 months of them playing it. That's how long it took them. Yeah, that's how much I overdid it. The tutorial has 2 overworld maps, which both overworld maps have a total of 20 dungeons and at least 5 explorable areas in each. So, and then at the very end of the second world area, there is the boss area, which then has 4 total floors to go through, including the floor you enter on, and then 3 underneath sections. And it took them, yeah, like I said, it took them a year and 2 months to complete my tutorial because I overdid it, like, insanely. And also, I've given them so much stuff that I when we come, we're taking a year-long break, so we're going to play Curse of Strahd in the meantime before we go back to do Act 1 of my homebrew campaign, because I have to power scale. I have to nerf them a lot, and I have to figure out how to do it reasonably while letting them still keep a lot of the stuff they have. Because currently, like, if my enemies don't have a 28 AC, they're getting hit. If my enemies don't have, like, a save DC, like, it's such a problem that I really have to, I've got to nerf them, and it's going to take a long time to do. And Act 1 is 3 times the size of Act 0. Act 0 had 2 overworld maps. Act 1 has 6 overworld maps, each overworld map having the same amount of dungeons and areas as the tutorial. So each overworld map has a minimum of 20 dungeons and like 3 explorable areas. Their home base, a town, or, you know, a cave, an underground cave mine that is like their home base, which is also full of NPCs that can do special training. There's hidden things that can be found for like treasure and like special people and pets and items, all sorts of stuff. And yeah, I've only finished one of the 2 overworlds, one part of Act 1. So there's 4 more overworlds I have to make still. So
yeah, I'm gonna be real. That sounds like a video game.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. It's D&D, but a video game version of D&D. That's yes. It takes place in Sanctuary of Diablo. So it also has a lot of those hell themes and video game elements where you deal ridiculous damage. You're going up against like 50, 60 enemies in huge groups at a time, and each area has a mini boss or a field boss or an actual boss. So it's also a boss rush in some aspects too, because every area you go to will either have a field boss, mini boss, or actual boss.
What you could do, you could Space Jam their powers away while they're sleeping. Have the BBC Space Jam theme.
Yeah, I already have it lined up, like how I'm gonna explain it. The way the campaign ended, they shattered the floor out from beneath them, and they started falling into an abyssal pit of black. And while they're falling through the abyss, they're gonna get nerfed. They're gonna have their power drained from them.
Do I have time to Lehman's tiny hut?
Anyone
else want a full rest?
Y'all can definitely take a long rest.
Yeah.
I figured we weren't going to actually start the boss fight today. We'll leave the boss fight to start for next session. We'll do some role play here and then wrap up for today's session.
Alrighty.
Okay.
My Lehman's tiny hut looks like...
You want to go outside to summon it before you break a house to summon it?
Yeah. Like the house. Yeah.
All right. Well, Garak, you go back outside.
I should have summoned. It would have been funnier if I summoned it inside.
No, it would not.
So Garak, you take the time.
Like, oh shit!
It's gonna just start falling
down.
It.
Well, I've never summoned it, and it would have really been.
Well, I would have definitely
like,
imagined you definitely would have just clapped like and been like, all right, I'm gonna summon my Lehman's tiny hut, and then everyone would have looked at you like, no, wait.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that like, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why everyone tells you should summon that outside. So you head to see Gilbert just standing there wide-eyed, just like, it seems you all made it. My fireball was essential to your survival.
You're not invited in the hut.
What?
You're not invited in that. Crazy.
What hut? What? Why not? What did I do?
Insanity.
I can't explain
As
it.
you walk past him, not even giving him a second glance, and you walk over and you slam. Actually, shut up, Grok. I know exactly what it looks like.
Okay.
Hold up.
I'll let you get it.
Shut up.
A bar.
Yes! Yes, that's exactly what it looks like.
A bar.
More like a tavern.
A tavern bar that has a nice circular round seat of benches. I have a perfect image for it. It's on the map now.
That's perfect.
He slams his earthbender as the hut begins to rise from the ground, and a goddamn stocked bar rises from the earth. You see top shelf liquors, barrels of ale rested upon the bar as they all sprout from the ground, and you walk forward and you begin to rest at the Lehman's tiny hut.
Hey DM, that looks very, very familiar.
I lay on the counter.
Hey, I wonder why that's familiar, huh, Aries?
I wonder why.
For a fun fact, Aries actually on my Friday campaign used to play in my second series of Whispers from the Abyss, my Sunday my homebrew campaign.
Oh yeah.
And in her campaign, they wanted to start selling beer, and so they made themselves this. And so that's why I've got it ready. So that's why
This actually looks cool.
And I figured it'd be perfect for you, Garok, since you're the drunk.
Well, now it's mine.
Yeah.
Take my hand-me-down, bitch.
Oh shit! You see Gilbert running over. Please, let me sit at the bar. I would like a drink.
You gotta play Piano Man.
I don't know. Oh, wait. I can't play.
I hear him the lyrics sheet for Piano.
All right, hold on. Who wrote Piano Man? Hold on.
No. He performed it.
Billy Joel. Okay. Okay, so you pull out a piece of sheet music from Philly Bull or Jilly Bull. Yeah, Jilly Bull. The well-known music composer upon the Sword Coast. And you hand him Miano Pan. A song.
Oh, sorry, I was misspoken.
Yeah.
It's Miano Pan.
Yeah,
My
Miano
bad.
Pan. One of your favorite songs from your childhood as you hand it to him, and he's
I'm
like,
usually shit-faced by the time I'm listening to it.
when you said Piano Man, I was confused, but of course you mean Jilly Bull's Miano Pan. I can play that for you right now as he begins to strum on his lute. Yeah, I don't know this song, so insert song here. Yeah. As he
It's a song tonight.
as he begins to play, and he also begins
Voice
to,
of an angel.
Yeah, he begins to down it. Yeah, it's more like, give us a song, Mr. Piano Man. That's definitely Gilbert singing.
Okay, Gilbert, you can stop. Gilbert, you can stop.
Aw,
Just play the song. You don't gotta sing.
Okay, so he just starts playing the yeah. Yeah, okay. As he sits at the bar, and while they are doing this,
actually made the mistake. You did not read your hot spell correctly.
Why? What do you mean?
Kazuki, what are you fucking eating? Is that cheese?
Let me actually open this character sheet.
Don, what are you saying about Lehman Sunny Hat? I'm confused.
I only have 2 screens right now.
Jeez.
Creatures and objects within the emanation when you cast a spell can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it.
Yeah. So you could have made it where Gilbert couldn't come in. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, none of us can come in because all of us were outside when he cast it.
Yeah, but I thought I could allow you.
No, yeah, he can allow people to come in. I even if the spell doesn't say that, I allow that. That's just that's dumb. So
It's like a club. You got to be like, is your name on the list?
It's dumb, but it's written that way.
Yeah. You will.
Everyone not within.
Yeah,
the
it's
10
also
foot-
written that you can shoot level 5 spells through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it the spell?
But regardless,
Spells
Level 3 and up.
as you
level 3 or
I can
lower can't
revivify
be cast.
somebody through the Leomund's tiny hut. Somebody dies, I'm like, hold up, gotta save him. The hut don't matter.
Spells of level 3 or lower can't be cast through it.
yeah,
Oh, 3 or lower can't. Okay.
Yeah.
So level 4 revivify.
Yeah. But yeah,
that would work.
as you come downstairs outside, he has summoned his hut. What are the rest of everyone else doing? I assume Tharn, you get rid of your echo.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just drinking, buddy.
Deleting your echo.
I don't need help.
Gulak, I hope you're not drinking.
No, I'm sleeping on the counter though.
And for the rest, I will just head down the stairs and see if Ivan will follow me to where Garok was shouting.
All right. As you walk up to
Because
Ivan,
he is standing in my way.
as you walk up to Ivan, you ask him if he'll accompany with you to see what the fuck Garok is on about. And I quote,
I'm in so much pain. I just lay on the counter. I'm like, bam.
Ivan, you there, buddy? Ivan, you there? Okay, I don't think
Oi, kitty cat.
I'm gonna assume that he is going to most likely just follow you, because.
What's that? Huh?
Ah, there he is. You are tired and drunk, my friend.
Sorry. Oh, I heard Ivan and I didn't fucking compute what the fuck that meant.
You were like, Ivan, who the hell is that?
When do we get a new person in the group? Anyway.
Ivan, as Tharn walks up to you, he looks at you. He's like, "Hey, do you want to go see what Garok is on the fuck about?"
I assume this is in reference to the drinks.
Yeah, he yells out.
Probably try and like avoid it as
Well, you
long
don't know.
as
You don't even know it's
possible.
a bar yet. I just call y'all down because Gilbert's being fucking annoying.
Oh yeah, I know,
Shut
but
up.
like once he gets down there, once he gets within the thing, then yeah. I just thought preemptively say that he would be
You're both on the bottom map.
apprehensive as soon as he sees.
All right, you're both on the bottom map. Feel free to move your token to the bar. And while you guys are walking to the bar, Donovan, you're still hovering right here. Kazuki, what are you guys doing?
Oh, look at us sliding.
Doors.
Can I shrink?
Oh, the door's closed. Hold on. Let me open it. The door's open. All right, there you go. All right, Kazuki, what are we saying?
Am I able to shrink back?
Yeah, you exit your rage, shrinking back down to your normal size. Okay.
Any of the orcs have money on them?
Roll 4d12.
Damn it. I don't have another screen yet, so I gotta keep flipping back and forth.
As you exit your rage, Kazuki, you shrink back down to your normal tiny fairy self. And what do you
30.
do? 30? You find 30
Well.
gold.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any Cult of the Mother Rats nearby?
There are no of the already.
Well, I'm not just gonna. I was gonna send some money back, but I can't just trust a random rat. Some money like that, you know. You might go buy alcohol or something.
We'll say there's a you intended you have a delivery rat with you, so there's one chilling in the back.
Oh
of your
yeah,
wagon.
yeah.
We'll say there's
Pull
one.
him
In the
out of
back
my
of the
pull
wagon.
him out of my bag.
No, he's a full size were rat, so he's in the back of the wagon, just chilling, sleeping.
Oh, swag. Okay, I give him 15.
All right, you give him 15 gold, and you slap him on the little butt as he begins scampering on back to the cult. He says he'll be back in
10
in
years.
8 hours.
Okay, sweet.
All right. Donovan and Kazuki, as you guys are flying around upstairs, are you guys looking for anything? You guys doing anything?
Yes, Donovan will sort of grip his staff of the Pact Keeper and activate its ability to give him an extra spell slot.
Okay.
He will use that in order to cast Detect Magic to not only look for the key, but see if the orc quivers had any more special arrows.
All right.
Or any other magic thing is in the area.
Looking at the orcs' gear, you do see that sadly, because they died before you had a chance to grab an arrow, all of their belongings with themselves have turned to black goo. So there are no arrows to be found. However, upon casting Detect Magic, you do see, as you turn around to the room that is damn near completely destroyed, there is a desk teetering on the edge of the fall off. Magic pouring from keyhole.
Oh, I don't even have the strength to argue with that fucking idiot. Donovan will mage hand gently opening the drawer.
You gently open the door. The entire cabinet begins to creak. The desk almost falls, but lightly with your telekinesis and how gently you pull it, the door slides open and the desk begins to stop teetering. And you see in the drawer there is a key imbued with magic.
He'll pick it up with his mage hand and bring it over to himself as he heads down through the giant hole that Gilbert created.
As you fly down from the giant hole into the bottom part, you look around, seeing that the entire floor is pretty much singed too. A lot of destruction has incurred. There's going to be a lot of repairs to this place. Poor Barthen.
Sounds like Gilbert just put himself into a lot of debt.
As you fly out of the building through the open door, hovering on your, sitting cross-legged and proper on your broom of flying, you look to everyone. You see them all sitting at the bar, different seats. Garok lay down, passed out, flat on the bar top, while Tharn sits and begins to gather himself a drink. Ivan just filling himself a nice bowl of milk or water. Do you drink? JJ.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yeah, he drinks milk.
I mean, he's a cat.
Like occasionally, he mostly drinks water. He's like
Does he taste nice?
sophisticated.
Okay.
He's like sophisticated, yeah.
All right. So yeah, you find a nice crystal bottle of water as you pop it open, making sure it's not vodka, smelling it, and it's nice and it's just water. As you begin to pour yourself a glass and you drink, as Donovan, you float on over, holding the magical key. Do you say anything?
Oh, Donovan's already put like we can resume when we all wake up, and he's going to slump over in a corner.
All right. As you find yourself a
What's
nice
the temperature?
chair. I know the map, the bar thing has snow, but there's no snow. It's nice and cool out. It's mid spring in the Sword Coast.
Yeah.
It's why
Inside the hut.
Yeah. It's not actually a hut. It's literally an outside bar. Is how his looks.
Oh.
But it has a magical barrier. You notice that as you walked across, you walked like through a force field, which applies.
Oh yeah, it's got AC in here.
Yeah. Applies the effect of the Lehman's hut. Just a little bit of homebrewing, make it a little more stylized for him.
Yeah, so that's why there's snow on it.
We should add in.
It's the AC.
We should add in styrofoam cups. Anyway,
I know, right? I'm gonna become a powerful enough wizard to do that.
Kazuki, I assume you fly down, right, Kazuki?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna
Ivan
make.
would probably
Or I'm
just
gonna
get
make.
a bedroll ready.
Okay.
If you can be a powerful enough wizard to conjure up styrofoam, I can be a powerful enough wizard to cast iron.
Yeah.
Or I can get Ivan to do it.
I mean, Ivan might create styrofoam. Who knows?
Ivan's like, I've already made it.
Ivan,
Ivan might make a nuclear reactor. Who knows?
As you pull out your bedroll, Ivan, you find a small section of like a little mini bar, essentially. You crawl over the bar and into the nice little nook as you curl up with your bedroll, and you find yourself a nice little spot as you pass the fuck out.
Yeah.
Garok,
yeah, no, he
passed out, just
exhausted.
fucking back on the fucking actual bar.
I am
bar top
sober
itself.
too, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's just I'm in so much. I'm hurt.
Passed out. Darn, what are you doing? You finding yourself an actual seat?
I
or
cast sleep on myself.
You don't need to do that.
I mean, I guess after a few drinks, I'll just find myself a comfortable place to sleep.
You find yourself you move some bar stools out of the way, leaning your back up against a section of the bar as you kind of get yourself sit up, and you fall asleep resting with your head still at attention. So if you need to leap into action, you're already ready. And as you all begin to pass out, Donovan, you find a nice little side stool. It's cushioned, and you lean your back up against the wall, and you kind of do the same thing that Tharn does, passing out with your head resting against your arm, still sitting up. As the bard Gilbert goes from playing Miano Pan by Jilly Bowl to playing just a soft night lullaby, as the sky, the sun had already been setting. It was just about nightfall when you guys began the fight, and the sun setting behind the forest ridge. Darkness rests upon all of you as you slowly begin to fall asleep, but not before you all hear a little more rumbling from beneath your feet.
Do not make me wait for.
Ew.
As
I
the
hate that so much.
silence falls and you all pass out. And with that, we end today's session. I hope all of you.
It was a long rest, right?
Long rest for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, I got my spell slots
It's
back.
the
Let's
time of
fucking
a
go.
short rest, but it's a long rest.
So
So,
it's 4 hours?
Yeah, it's the
Let's get-
length of a short rest, but it's a full rest.
What? Eh?
you
Yeah.
guys are gonna take a full long rest. Don't worry about it. It stays up the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm confused.
Just everyone takes a long rest. He's talking about Lehman's tiny
Yeah.
hut. It's a short. You only have to take a short rest, but you get the effects of a long rest within the Lehman's tiny hut. But you guys are actually sleeping for a full night, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess we
okay.
can if y'all want to.
Yeah, it's a.
But he said we don't. He said don't make him wait a long time, and we're like, fuck it, let's just make him wait forever.
Could have got in like way earlier, but we're like, nah.
We're sleeping in. We're waiting until the sun
We're
comes up.
sleeping in.
Yeah, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna actually sleep later than we need to.
Yeah. Until the sun hits our eyes and starts waking us up, we ain't getting the fuck up.
We take a 16-hour long rest instead of the typical 8.
All right, but with that,
Actually, the dome's got a curtain.
yeah, it's got
Just
it's,
like blackout curtains, yeah.
It's not even blackout. It's the bead curtains from like the 70s, the hippie beads.
Oh,
So you can
yeah.
see straight in. It's barely covering anything. Okay. Well, with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. I hope all of you beautiful adventurers at home have enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to smash that like button, hit that sub button, and tap that notification bell. I've been your host, D&D Orphan, signing off to all you beautiful adventurers. I'll see y'all in the next episode. A peace. All right. With that, the recording's done. Let's go ahead and do pros and cons, and we can get the fuck out of here.
Do Ivan first?
Yeah.
Yippee.
Ivan, go ahead, buddy.
It was a fucking amazing session. I mean, definitely we should start a podcast at some point. I feel like we will just ramble for fucking absolutely ages. I mean, it did start later than I expected, which means that we may have had less time to continue to do stuff, but this is a nice place to wrap up anyway, so I don't mind.
It's perfect.
Oh yeah, this is a perfect place to.
I've got to try out some new drinks, and it's been absolutely great.
Awesome.
And I'm very thankful that you allowed me to do that flavoring thing, and it actually kind of like had some benefits.
Definitely do something to give your artificer, because like I obviously do that for everyone. Like, give Donovan more ability with his spells. I give Kazuki more ability with her rage.
I mean, there's what's really annoying about Alchemist is the fact that not only do you have to use an action to create it, but then you have to use an action to administer it, so it takes up 2 turns.
Yeah. Well, we can probably change. We can change some things. Like we can make preparation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We can make preparation a bonus action instead, and make
That would be so much better.
and make actual application an action, along with you having to use less spell slots for like certain things.
Well,
and
it's
more...
one spell slot for 1 elixir.
Yeah,
so maybe like level of spell slot equals number of elixir, like second level spells gives me 2.
I was also going to say you could rely more on purchase cast materials rather than
Oh shit, let me change my spells
like
around.
what
That'd
you
be
did
good as well.
like what you did with Echo's Leaf today. And I was saying you can go back to the God of Laughter's temple that Echo has fused himself with, and you could go through and pick mushrooms and crystals and leaves and branches, and you could test out what effects they'll give you. And you can start like going there and say every day you can collect at most 1d4 worth of materials, and that gives you like an extra 4 things you can do, and you can stack, you can hold on to them and collect them, so you have more ability to give and administer spells and effects without having to use physical spell slots.
Yep, I'm entirely fine with that, but
Perfect.
that's all of my pros and cons out of the way. Thank you so much for the session. I hope to see you all next week.
We will see you next week. Have a
yeah.
great one, Ivan.
Yeah, take care.
Peace out. All right, not Garak, Tharn. I know you are also. What is your pros and cons, my friend?
Well, I quite enjoyed this session. It was nice for me to get up again and finally be able to use some special arrows.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the fireball wand was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Seeing as we couldn't move anymore.
Did anyone get the joke, the reference I did when I did that with him?
What?
He yelled out, "This is the greatest plan!" as he shot off the wand of fireballs. That's a reference from Henry Stickmin, from the Stickmin collection, the same person who made Among Us.
Where is that ever from?
That's when Henry Stickmin works for the military. There's a guy in a helicopter he works with.
Oh, I never played that one.
Charles will suicide at every chance.
Oh, is that when he flew through the fucking?
He
Never mind.
flies the helicopter directly into.
Remember.
This is the greatest plan as he suicide bombs.
Flies it through the fucking thing. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so that's directly at the ceiling above him, ready to collapse the whole building if he will.
Is water walk worth it?
No, you're not gonna ever really need it in this campaign.
I can walk on lava though. Kind of sick.
And you still won't really need that.
Yeah.
Maybe when you go to the
dispel magic. Yo,
when you-
wait, what?
when you go to the lighthouse, I would say prepare that spell for when you go to the lighthouse, but that'll be it. All right. Darn, is that it for you?
Yeah, really. I don't have any cons for
Awesome.
this session. So.
Perfect.
Except for the almost crit you always gave me again.
Yep. Hey, every single session. First roll too of the session was a nat 20 on you.
Well, man. Yeah, it's amazing.
Dice rolls hate you. The dice rolls fucking hate you. So...
Your dice rolls hate you.
Yeah, that's true. Well, even yours hate you. one HP back on that second wind plus your yeah, you know what I mean? The dice rolls hate you too. Even yours roll hates you.
I mean, all the other rolls were pretty much fine.
That was true, but yeah. All right, though. Thank you.
That wasn't the best start.
But thank you for coming out, Darn. I'm glad you had a wonderful time, and we'll see you for the next session, buddy.
See you all
What's
next
better,
week.
healing word or prayer of healing?
Prayer of healing, I think, heals a group. Healing word, I think, heals one.
Yeah,
I
but
already
prayer
have a group
of healing
healing.
is
I have mass
like-
healing word.
Yeah, so
What's
all right.
better, mass healing word or healing prayer?
I think it's a personal preference. I don't know.
Yeah.
But next up,
Depending on how you want.
let's go ahead and do Aries. Please give us your pros and cons.
I also really enjoyed the fact that you repurposed the little bar.
I do that a lot. Like I said, the orcs are repurposed. A lot of the stuff I use is repurposed.
Yeah. I don't think I have any cons, to be honest.
Didn't get to do too much in combat because you only got like one round before combat ended. But I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much same for everybody else. Everyone got like one round, I think, pretty much. So
It didn't bother me at all. It was still fun. Everybody had fun with it.
awesome,
I enjoyed the talks.
perfect. Well,
I enjoy talking too. If
Okay.
y'all haven't noticed.
yeah, no, for sure, I get that too. Me too. So as always, Aries, thank you for coming out, and we will see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful time, and see you then. All right, Garak, go ahead and get us pros and cons, buddy.
I don't have any. No, okay, my problems are my fault. Like the problems I have are my fault. I'm just having so much trouble with spells. There's too many. I've never played like a full campaign, so there's like spellage. Me spells.
I get that. Yeah, as a main
But
as a spellcaster, main player, I get that.
yeah, it's a lot. But I'm getting through it. We're getting through it.
All right. Other than that,
Good stuff. Everything. We should have like a talking portion.
Yeah.
Or a separate
a podcast episode.
thing
Yeah, a podcast
where we
series.
talk.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should do a podcast. Something
see.
like that.
Something.
Of that sort.
I do like the idea.
If it's live, I'm gonna be more like afraid to talk.
I get it. I get what you mean.
Even though these are live.
All right. Well, thank
But
you
yeah,
as always, Grog. Thank you so much.
Other than that, have a good one.
All right, brother. We'll see you next time. And last but certainly never least, King, give us your pros and cons.
Cons, everything. You know, it was just no. I'm kidding. Loved it. The what's it called? The combat wrapped up pretty quickly. All things considered, really. You know, not accounting for us trying to maneuver around, because literally everyone in our party except one player character is an enormous freaking individual. So it's like, okay, you need to use this amount of feet. So,
Yeah.
you know, besides us being trapped in a bucket almost, it was it's a good game. I enjoyed it. I did laugh heartily when Gilbert said that. I
Good.
actually myself. But as he said it, I'm just like, Gilbert, no, stop. Do not have to. We're going to have to confiscate his fireball wand, because that's far too dangerous for a man who's openly said, I'll leave all of you to die. And then fireballs without having a clear understanding of what the situation is.
Yeah, he just saw the dripping black blood and he was like, I have a plan. This will work great.
Yeah, it was really good. I'm happy I got to, may not be able to attack with it at its current level, but like catching physical stuff, like I said before, should be easy enough, at least to attempt.
Yeah.
And yeah, finding the key was nice. That was planned. I planned to look for the key as soon as the fight was over. The big thing I'm excited for, as we talked about previously, is he's asleep. Remember what we talked about when he falls asleep the next time? He's gonna get some character development. So
we'll start.
It'll
be you. Garak will get some, and honestly, I'll probably do something for all of you. I think even Darn could use a good little bit of a update.
Yeah, that's gonna be great to see how he's been thinking about certain stuff and how he's adapted, because he might not be book smart, but he's certainly not stupid. And yeah, all in all, great session. I'm pumped for tomorrow, pumped for Monday. Looking good, man. Looking good.
All right. Well, with that, we've reached the end of today's episode. I'm glad you enjoyed, King, and I will see you next week. And to all of you beautiful adventurers still watching the stream,